Welcome, dear listeners, to History with Herodotus, where the sands of time reveal the secrets of our collective past. Today, we embark on a fascinating journey to explore the origins of Native American nations, a tale that spans thousands of years and traverses the vast expanse of the Americas. As we delve into this captivating narrative, let us begin by setting the stage for the emergence of these remarkable civilizations. The earliest history of Native American nations is a story of migration, adaptation, and resilience. It is believed that the first inhabitants of the Americas crossed the Bering Land Bridge from Asia around 20,000 to 30,000 years ago, during the last ice age. These intrepid travelers, driven by the pursuit of food and resources, slowly made their way southward, eventually reaching the southernmost tip of South America. This epic migration, which spanned thousands of years, was likely influenced by factors such as climate change, availability of food sources, and geographical features. As we explore the earliest history of Native American nations, we find ourselves in the midst of a dynamic and diverse landscape. The Americas, with their vast array of ecosystems, presented both opportunities and challenges for these early inhabitants. From the scorching deserts of the southwestern United States to the lush rainforests of the Amazon, each region required unique adaptations and innovations. One of the most significant events in the earliest history of Native American nations was the extinction of large game animals like mammoths and mastodons, which occurred around 10,000 years ago. This event had a profound impact on the diets and ways of life of these early inhabitants. Many Native American cultures adapted to this change by developing new hunting strategies and exploiting other food sources, such as fish and plants. The Folsom culture, which flourished around 12,000 years ago, is a notable example of the resourcefulness and ingenuity of these early inhabitants. The Folsom people are known for their sophisticated hunting techniques, including the use of traps and drives to corral and kill large game. Their artifacts, such as the characteristic Folsom Point, have been found in various parts of North America, from the Great Plains to the southwestern United States. Another significant culture that emerged during this period was the Clovis culture, which dates back to around 13,500 years ago. The Clovis people are known for their distinctive stone tools, which were likely used for hunting and processing food. Their presence has been detected in various parts of North America, from the eastern United States to the western coast. As we explore the earliest history of Native American nations, we must also consider the role of the environment in shaping their cultures and ways of life. The climate, geography, and natural resources of the Americas presented both opportunities and challenges for these early inhabitants. For example, the warmer climates of the southeastern United States allowed for the development of more complex societies, such as the Hopewell culture, which emerged around 200 BCE. The historical context of the emergence of Native American nations is also marked by significant events, such as the formation of the Great Lakes and the creation of the Grand Canyon. These geological events, which occurred over thousands of years, had a profound impact on the landscape and ecosystems of the Americas, ultimately shaping the course of human history. As we prepare to transition to the next chapter in our narrative, we find ourselves poised on the threshold of a new era, one marked by the rise of complex societies, the development of sophisticated agricultural systems, and the emergence of powerful leaders who would shape the course of Native American history for centuries to come. The earliest history of Native American nations has provided us with a rich tapestry of cultures, technologies, and adaptations that laid the foundation for the diverse and vibrant societies that would follow. Let us proceed, dear listeners, as we venture into the midst of this pivotal moment, where the foundations of Native American nations were forged in the fires of innovation, cooperation, and struggle. Welcome back to History with Herodotus, where we continue our fascinating journey through the annals of Native American nations. As we delve into this captivating period, we find ourselves in the midst of a cultural and technological explosion. The introduction of maize, or corn, around 5,000 years ago, revolutionized agriculture, allowing for the growth of settled communities and the development of more complex societies. The Hopewell culture, which emerged around 200 BCE, is a notable example of this phenomenon. Their sophisticated earthen mounds, used for ceremonial and burial purposes, demonstrate a high degree of social organization and engineering prowess. The Mississippian culture, which flourished from around 800 to 1500 CE, is another remarkable example of the advancements made during this period. Their impressive earthwork mounds, such as Cahokia Mounds in present-day Illinois, showcase the sophistication and grandeur of these Native American societies. The city of Cahokia, with its estimated population of over 20,000 people, was one of the largest pre-Columbian cities in North America. The development of sophisticated irrigation systems, like those used by the Hohokam people in present-day Arizona, allowed for the growth of crops in arid regions, further expanding the possibilities for settled communities. The ancestral Pueblones who lived in the Four Corners region of the southwestern United States developed a complex system of roads and trade networks that spanned hundreds of miles. The emergence of powerful leaders and complex societies also led to the development of intricate systems of governance and social hierarchy. The Iroquois Confederacy, which was formed around 1570 CE, is a notable example of this phenomena. Their democratic system of government, which included representation from each of the 5 member nations, was a precursor to modern democratic systems. As we explore this period, we also find ourselves in the midst of a rich cultural landscape. The art and symbolism of Native American cultures, such as the intricate pottery and weaving of the ancestral Puebloans, demonstrate a deep understanding of the natural world and the spiritual forces that shape it. The stories and legends of these cultures, passed down through generations, provide a window into their values, beliefs, and ways of life. The historical context of this period is also marked by significant events, such as the introduction of the bow and arrow around 1,500 years ago, which revolutionized hunting and warfare. The impact of climate change, such as the medieval warm period, also had a profound effect on Native American societies, leading to migrations, conflicts, and adaptations. As we prepare to transition to the next chapter in our narrative, we find ourselves poised on the threshold of a new era, one marked by the arrival of European colonizers and the devastating consequences that would follow. The period of complex societies, sophisticated agricultural systems, and powerful leaders has provided us with a rich tapestry of cultures, technologies, and adaptations that demonstrate the ingenuity and resilience of Native American nations. Let us proceed, dear listeners, as we venture into the midst of this pivotal moment, where the course of Native American history would be forever altered. The legacy of this period continues to shape our understanding of Native American cultures and their contributions to the modern world. Welcome back to History with Herodotus, where we continue our journey through the annals of Native American nations. As we transition into this new chapter, we find ourselves in the midst of a profound and often devastating era, marked by the arrival of European colonizers and the subsequent impact on Native American societies. The period of colonization, which began in the late 15th century, brought about unprecedented changes to the lives of Native Americans. The introduction of European diseases, such as smallpox and influenza, decimated Native American populations, who had no immunity to these illnesses. The effects were catastrophic, with some estimates suggesting that up to 90% of the indigenous population in certain regions perished due to disease. The colonization process also led to the displacement and forced relocation of countless Native American communities. The Trail of Tears, which took place in the 1830s, is a stark example of this brutal policy. Thousands of Cherokee, Muskogee, Seminole, Chickasaw, and Choctaw people were forcibly removed from their ancestral lands to Indian Territory, resulting in the deaths of thousands due to exposure, disease, and starvation. As European colonization expanded, Native American cultures faced intense pressure to assimilate into the dominant culture. The establishment of boarding schools for Native American children, where they were forced to abandon their traditional languages, customs, and practices, is a painful reminder of this era's dark legacy. These institutions, often run by Christian missionaries or government agencies, aimed to civilize Native American children, but in reality, they perpetuated cultural erasure and intergenerational trauma. The impact of colonization on Native American societies was not limited to the loss of life, land, and culture. The introduction of European technologies, such as firearms and metal tools, also disrupted traditional ways of life. Many Native American communities were forced to adapt to new economic systems, leading to the decline of traditional subsistence practices and the erosion of social structures. Despite these challenges, many Native American communities demonstrated remarkable resilience and resourcefulness in the face of colonization. The leadership of figures such as Geronimo, Sitting Bull, and Crazy Horse, who resisted European American expansion, has become legendary. Their struggles, though often marked by tragedy and defeat, continue to inspire pride and solidarity among Native American communities today. In recent years, there has been a growing recognition of the historical injustices perpetrated against Native American nations. Efforts to preserve indigenous languages, cultural practices, and traditional knowledge have gained momentum, and many Native American communities are working to revitalize their heritage and reclaim their sovereignty. As we reflect on this complex and often painful history, it is essential to acknowledge the profound legacy of colonization and its ongoing impact on Native American communities. The historical events that unfolded during this period continue to shape the lives of indigenous peoples today, from struggles over land rights and self-governance to the preservation of cultural heritage and the pursuit of social justice. In conclusion, our journey through the history of Native American nations has brought us to a critical moment of reckoning. As we move forward, it is essential to approach this history with sensitivity, respect, and a deep understanding of the complexities and nuances that have shaped the experiences of indigenous peoples in North America. By doing so, we can work towards a more inclusive and equitable future, one that acknowledges the past and honors the resilience and diversity of Native American cultures. That's all for today's History with Herodotus. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, remember that to understand the present, we must first understand the past.